Hey, I could reach out and pet one right now. Should I?
I love my glasses.
Okay. Well, we're going back over there.
Be right back.
You know, turning around and just... A squirrel. Whew. A little more of a rustic situation than we were expecting. And we are on some sort of boardwalk. Just, but it has a lot of soft spots. I am dying. I thought this was a good one. I can't speak. We are at it again a month after our long run. Today we are at the Theodore Roosevelt Island parking up in DC. And we're gonna do a duathlon of sorts. The plan is to ride Mount Vernon Trail. There and back to Mount Vernon and back. So it's 36 miles total. Should be a beautiful ride. And then once we get back to our car, we're going to do a quick wardrobe change and put on our running shoes, and we're going to run a 5K. It's actually going to be a little bit more than a 5K, I think, across Key Bridge to, I don't know what that area is over there. Do you know? I don't know. DC. Another part of DC, to the Exorcist Steps, which is from the movie The Exorcist. I hate horror movies, so I've never seen it, but we are gonna run those steps. People, I think, use it for fitness to run because they're pretty steep. So that's the plan for today. So we're gonna get to it. Okay. At the Lady Bird Johnson Park. And it's just so cool to see the Washington Monument and the Lincoln Memorial across the river. At Gravelly Point Park, we can watch the planes take off and land over there at Reagan International Airport, and we just stopped for a quick bathroom break because there are no bathrooms at the parking lot where we started. There are on the Theodore Roosevelt Island, but not in the parking lot. So update on the bathroom situation, that was a no-go. The porta potties at Gravelly Point are terrible, the worst I've ever seen. So I'm just gonna have to wait. We're passing by the airport. Oh, really? Okay, I had a low, almost a flat tire. The Rach is pumping it up. It's so cool through here in Old Town Alexandria. But this is not my favorite type of cycling on the road. I'm not even sure if we're still on the trail. Are we still on the bike trail? We are? Okay. I'm in the middle of the road. We stopped at Belhaven Park, and they have actual bathrooms, which were much nicer than the porta potties, not even on the same level. And we are at 10.16 miles. I know, it does. Yeah. My body definitely feels like we're at the beach. Like frizzy hair and sticky skin right now. So it's been sprinkling on and off on us since we started, which isn't too bad, but we're about 2 miles from Mount Vernon, so we're close to where we turn around. All right, made it to Mount Vernon. Yes, we ate our sandwiches. Yeah, second breakfast because it's
Still 9:30.
9:30 in the morning.
Almost 10.
But I was hungry. So we now have 18 miles back to the parking lot where we will start our next adventure of 3.5-ish miles. We'll let you know. We were helped by this guy and his wife, I guess, I don't know, girlfriend, wife, stopped and helped us as we were trying to pump up. My tires were very low.
I have a handheld pump. They had this nice.
Yes. So we have taken some gear notes. We want to get one of those things.
And they had such nice gear. I want to get.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Get some new stuff.
They were
matching.
They were stylish and super helpful. And yeah, I want some glasses like theirs. They had, because we still need glasses, but my sunglasses make.
I love my glasses.
Okay. Well, we will be going back over there.
Be right back.
It's a good thing I brought that up, right? All right, she got her glasses. So, as we were saying,
$20 Amazon glasses.
We'd love some of those glasses that are clear, so you can still see in overcast situations, but it shields your eyes from wind and gnats. Yeah. So the weather's been okay. The high is like in the 90s today, but honestly, right now it's not terrible.
Yeah, the overcast, breezy weather is nice.
Yeah. My bike has been riding a little bit different now. It is much more bumpy because I actually have the right amount of tire pressure. Yes.
We were both low, so I pumped up my tires to the appropriate pressure. Now Kristen's tires are, so we are riding much differently now.
Yeah, not used to that.
Yeah.
And this trail it's a little bit rough. And we go over some boardwalks that are like, rattling my bones. But it's a great trail because there's so much to look at.
Very scenic.
Yes. But there are a lot of turns. You really have to pay attention. A lot of twists. Like if there was a bike trail that we've done so far that I were to wreck on, it would be this one.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't say that because we still have 18
Yeah,
miles.
that's a challenge because there's so much to look at, but you still have to pay attention to where you're going because there's some not as well maintained parts of the trail as far as the asphalt.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's a little bumpy.
But it's been great. Great day. So here we go.
Cut.
Now we go back. So you can park at Mount Vernon. I believe the parking's free, and go north on the trail. The trail markers do count up. So now we will be starting at 0 and working our way up to 18. Whereas we did it backwards coming.
but we had read that it is easier to navigate north to south is easier to navigate. The signage is a little bit better from what I read. So that is one of the reasons why we went that direction first. But there's great parking at either end and along the way if you just want to do a portion of it. 1 mile from Mount Vernon, headed back north, is, I can't remember the name of it, but it's a little riverside park that has a bathroom and some benches with a nice view. And honestly, that should have been where we had our second breakfast, because there weren't any benches anywhere where we were at Mount Vernon. You can't really go on the grounds without paying. So I would suggest, turning around and just a squirrel, inches, barely missed that squirrel. The water out there is pretty rough. It's windy today. We're back at Belhaven Park, where they have restrooms, and I was gonna fill up my water bottle, but those are not working. So we've passed a few along the whole trail, but now I'm wondering how many of them are actually working. So thankfully we brought all the water we need, I'm pretty sure. I will say I am tired. I can feel it today. And I'm having a hard time keeping up with Rachel. Whew, it's gonna be interesting to see how these legs work on a run after doing this. Correction, you just have to wait a little while. And there's water. I think it's so neat through here. There's a whole park underneath the overpass. Parking, basketball court, picnic tables, so cool. These homes through here are so cute. Yeah, some of them to our right are right on the water. There's Ben and Jerry's.
I'm gonna steal this car.
I cannot look. Is that flooded when we came through earlier? I didn't notice that either. Wow, yeah. The waterfront is coming to you. Yes. A black squirrel. I don't know that I've ever seen a black squirrel before. Passed over a bridge, and you can see the Pentagon on the left and the monuments on the right. So many of them. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever seen so many in one place.
Did you see the fuzzy ones back there?
Yes, I love the fuzzy ones.
They must have been born in the spring.
Yeah.
They're teenagers now. So bumpy. But it's really pretty through here. We made it back to the parking lot, Theodore Roosevelt Island. Changed into our running attire. We're going to be crossing over that bridge back there and going over to Theodore Roosevelt Island. We're going to do the perimeter trail, which I think is called Swamp Trail, I'm pretty sure. I think it's maybe 1.92 miles, something like that. And then we will come back out, run Mount Vernon Trail that way. It continues on just a little bit, and then we're going to cross over the Key Bridge. And we are going to try not to get lost. And it's drizzling a little bit, and I don't mind that. We are actually pros at running in the rain now, so...
As long as it doesn't pick up, be honest.
yes, we can just stay like this. So yeah, on to phase 2 of our adventure. So far, we feel like baby giraffes learning to walk. Okay, we ran to the monument. It was like 0.1 miles to the monument so we could see it, and then back to the swamp trail. My legs feel like rubber. Okay, here we go. This is much more intense than I was expecting. Are we on the trail? I don't think this is the trail. Hang on. Okay, so this is a little more of a rustic situation than we were expecting. Okay. It's a little bit scary back in here. So maybe following the exterior trail on this island is not the way to go. Oh. I think this is gonna be the slowest 5K we've ever run. You can see why it's called Swamp Trail. There's a deer. Scared us to death. Okay, we've left the island. We're on Mount Vernon Trail, going up this steep incline to where we're gonna go across the bridge. And I am dying. I thought this was a good one. I can't speak. I thought this was gonna be one of our easier challenges. So that was not a long bike ride for us and not a long run for us. But it is so hot and my heart rate is so high. Welcome to Washington, D.C. Okay, made it to the stairs. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't even know if I can run this. Oh, my knees. Forgot how many steps it is. It's 188, something like that. Oh, there's no running this. I can barely walk it. My heart rate is 164. And now we go back, but we don't go back around the island. We just go straight back to our car.
It's like a mile, right?
Yes, we can do this.
Run.
Here we go. I don't know if the camera just shows how steep these are. Crazy. I can't even do this in film. Okay. We completed it.
3.7 miles.
3.7 road.
Or on the funny.
Yeah, oh, that's not my watch, yeah. Yeah, not a great pace, but we had to stop quite a bit, you know, traffic lights, and we had to go slow for me because
Well, it's so humid.
so hot. I can't remember the last time I ran in this heat, this kind of heat.
Like, thankfully the sun's not beat down on us, so
Yeah.
it could have been worse.
Yeah, could have been way worse. And I'm glad we did it. Now we know what it feels like to ride your bike for a long distance and then try to run. It's not easy.
It's good.
Yeah.
Good workout.
So, yeah. So another challenge completed. Yeah, we'll be back soon.
Duathlon.
Mount Vernon Duathlon. Yes, we are about halfway through. No, let's try that
About
again. So a duathlon, sister adventure style.
An impossible swim in Potomac to make it a triathlon.
I did not approve that.